The sun rose boldly that morning, painting the sky with streaks of gold and orange. The air was thick with excitement. It was Shalom's wedding day. She had spent weeks preparing, determined to show the world that she was still the woman who could rise, even after shame. She stood before the mirror, dressed in a glittering gown that shimmered like water under sunlight. Her friends cheered her on, though many whispered behind her back, "This woman has suffered, but her pride still walks taller than her shadow." She smiled proudly. "Today, everyone will know I'm still shining, but the ancestors say, the eyes that mock another man's tears may soon weep their own." By noon, the hall was filled. Drummers played, guests danced, and food was plenty. But as Shalom stood with her new husband, basking in attention, a sudden commotion began outside. The sound of car horns, flashing lights, and the murmurs of surprise. "Who is that?" People whispered. "See convoy. Ah, maybe a governor is coming." Then, the doors opened and in walked Aid. He wore a fine native attire of white and gold, his wrist shining with simplicity and grace. Beside him walked Love, his wife beautiful and elegant, carrying their 1-year-old son, Iamide, whose laughter lit up the hall. Behind them came a convoy of aides and drivers, the very picture of honor. The entire hall fell silent. Shalom froze. Her mouth parted, but no words came out. The man she once threw into the rain was now walking in light. The same man she mocked for being broke was now the one everyone stood up to greet. Aid walked gracefully to her table. He smiled gently, not with pride, but with calm strength. "Congratulations, Shalom," he said quietly. "I pray your new beginning brings you peace." The hall began to whisper. "So this is Aid, the same man she threw out?" "And life truly has no balance." Shalom felt her knees grow weak. Her new husband forced a smile, confused by her trembling hands. But the day's surprises were not over. As Love and Aid turned to leave, Love suddenly froze. Her eyes locked on a man sitting quietly in the corner of the hall, handcuffed, guarded by 2 policemen in plain clothes. Her heart stopped. It was Juan. The police had brought him in for questioning after he had attempted to sneak into the wedding to meet Shalom. Love gasped. "Aid, that's the man who robbed me 2 years ago. He stole my car and left me on the highway." The crowd gasped. All eyes turned to Juan. The police officer stepped forward and said, "This is the same Juan wanted for robbery across states." The hall erupted in shock. Shalom screamed and fainted, her new husband stepping back in fear. The truth she had hidden under beauty now danced naked before all. Aid shook his head gently. "You see," he whispered, "a man's downfall begins the day he forgets that patience is richer than pride." As he left the hall, the drummers outside played a slow rhythm, not for celebration, but for the wisdom of life. That day, every soul in Atagok learned that the rain which humbles a man can also wash him into greatness. So grab your popcorn, sit back, and get ready for part 10 of one of the most powerful stories you've ever heard. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button, turn on the notification bell to support more inspiring stories like this one, and click on the link below this video to watch the full story.